Hello, everyone. I am Rachel Moon, and welcome to this 6-month video forecast for the months of June through December. This video will include one card for each month that will speak to the energies of that month. And then I will be pulling a Romance Angels card and a Collective Consciousness Oracle card for the relationship aspects for summer, fall, and winter, as well as the life purpose aspects for summer, fall, and winter. And I will be pulling a Archangel card for the next 6 months to see which Archangel wishes to guide us through this time, and an Our Tarot card to see what feminine hero wants to guide us through this time. This video is very similar in structure to the videos I do on Patreon for the monthly forecasts. I will not be talking about the astrology for this time period, but in a similar way, I do talk about life purpose and relationships in those videos. So if you are interested in receiving those, go over to my Patreon and subscribe at the $15 or $25 level. There is also an option to purchase the monthly video on my Etsy shop, and I will link all of that in the notes below the video, as well as in the email that you receive with this video, so that you can check that stuff out. There's also an offer code that I will be sending out with this video for folks who want to check out the video on Etsy and get $5 off. I already filmed this video once, and all the cards are right here in front of me. I was going at a really good clip. I had a great video put together for you. And this app that I am using let me know that I had exceeded my time and completely deleted it all. So I'm going to go back. I'm not going to actually be pulling cards on the video because I already pulled the cards. I'm going to go back and I'm going to read them, and I'm going to try not to take as long as I did before so that we don't lose this again, because I was on fire and it all just went poof. So let me tell you about my intention for this video. I'm going to create this in 2 clips so we don't lose anything. But my intention for this video, and with all of my readings, is to give you a sense of what the energies are. I'm not interested in predicting anything or telling you what's true about the future, because no one really knows that. But I, with the help of my guides and my higher powers, have the ability to sense into what's possible and sense into the energies that seem to be forming. And usually the best time frame for me to see that in is about 6 months. So I don't do a year ahead video. I like to do 6 months videos. And so this is the second half of 2020, June through December. And if you enjoy this, you can subscribe to my email list if you haven't already. And check me out on YouTube as well, and like this video so that more people can enjoy it. All right. I will see you in the next video clip with the cards. Okay, so for our main messages for the months, I am using the Labyrinth Tarot. And for the month of June, we have the 4 of Rods. And this is a card of harmony, of balance, and of good foundations. And I feel with this card that there is some potential for romance in this month, some potential for a new love, or a new love to be infused into an existing relationship. So there's definitely potential for spiritual harmony and building something on that spiritual plane, perhaps with other people, perhaps within your own life, and definitely with creative potential. So as we move from June into July, we have the 9 of Junk for July, and this is akin to the Suit of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. So this is the energy of home and being at home in your body, as well as being at home in your space around your body. So really owning your presence and owning your home in terms of maybe you're redecorating, maybe you're making your space more comfortable, maybe you're creating sacred space in areas that are personal to you. And I really see with this Four of Rods and this Nine of Junk a progression where you're feeling this foundation being formed. You're maybe welcoming new people into your life, you're experiencing some harmony, and that is helping you to feel more grounded, more present, and more embodied in your experience. And then in August, we have the Four of Feathers. And this is akin to the Four of Swords in the traditional tarot. I love the feathers in this deck. They're just so delicate and beautiful. And this is a time of rest, especially on that mental plane. And it makes so much sense that if we're experiencing this spiritual harmony and we're getting to a place of feeling really comfortable with ourselves and with our life and with our home, that we're going to feel at rest in our mental space and feel a lot of bliss and grace and peace during this time of August. This is also a really good time to start a meditation practice. So the Four of Feathers, the Four of Swords, is a great card for meditation and reflection and just rest in the mental realm. So moving into September, we have the Page of Pots. And this is akin to the Page of Cups in the traditional tarot. So something new is happening in love in September. This could be an offer of some kind in terms of someone coming in and, asking you out, showing up with a gift, showing up with a creative idea that they want to collaborate on with you. But this is an offer or a message of some kind that is in the realm of the cup suit, which is home, harmony, family, love, and creativity. So something new is happening in that realm. Something is being offered, some message is coming in, and this is exciting energy for the month of September. Then we have the Two of Feathers. And the Two of Feathers is akin to the Two of Swords in the tarot, the traditional tarot. So there's something in October that is feeling perhaps a bit strained. So we've got all this ease and this joy energy, and then we're coming into October with this energy of indecision. Feeling like we don't really know where this is going. We can't really see the road ahead. We're not really sure that we're choosing correctly. And what this card is showing is to move into your heart, to stop thinking about it so much and just feel into it. Because what this card traditionally shows is a woman who is blindfolded and she has her arms crossed over her heart. So she's not willing to look and she's not willing to feel, but using all this mental energy to spin webs around herself and getting stuck in her thinking. So get out of the head, get into the heart, feel into this experience, and see on that inner level with the intuition and with the heart what needs to be chosen at this time. What choice do you need to make? So in November, we've got the Eight of Pots in the reverse. And this is saying stay where you are. Do not move away from this situation. Now, if you're in a situation at this time where you're being hurt or abused in any way, that is not good advice and I wouldn't take it. But if you're just confused, you're not sure what to do, you don't really know what you want, then you're going to need to go inward. Go on an inward journey with what's going on around you. What do you really want? What do you want to create? What is your intention for whatever situation this comes up around? Now, it could be a relationship. It could be this Page of Pots. But it may be something else. It may be your home life. It may be your job. It may be that you're not sure about something going on in your external realm. It's bringing up a lot of emotions, and you're needing to take a step back and not walk away just yet, but really just consider what you want and go really deep with it. So then we're into December with the Page of Junk reversed. And this is an impatience, a desire to get moving again, get going on something, because we have been locked up in some indecision. We have been feeling a lot of things, and the body is restless. So there's heaviness with this though, and it's like the body is restless, but where do we go? What do we do? What are we looking for? What are we so restless and anxious about? There's still a need to reflect, still a need to let go of the mind and the mental spinning and just get into the body. There may be some somatic practice that can be done to help break up some of this anxiety or this heaviness so that you can get moving again, but in a positive direction, not with frenetic, anxious, chaotic energy, but moving with a purpose and with intention to create something better. So those are the cards for the next 7 months. I said it was a 6-month forecast, but we get 7 cards. And let's take a look at the card for romance and relationships for the summer. So we've got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So this can be on that romantic level, for sure, in an existing relationship, or as you're preparing to move into a relationship, or as you are becoming single and needing to heal from a past relationship that is just recently passed. But this could also be in family relationships or in friendships, that you're forgiving the past, even things, from the distant past. This could be healing trauma on some deep levels, where you're learning from that past experience that is helping you to see who you are now and how to move forward in a healthier, more positive way. And this really makes sense with the cards that we're seeing from June through August, where we've got this spiritual foundation that is being set, this harmony that's coming in. We're feeling more at home in our bodies, more at home in our space. And our mental realm is clear and settled. So this is a great time for forgiveness. This is a great time for letting go and learning from the past. And then in our life purpose for the summer, we've got explore. Getting out into new areas, experiencing things, meeting people, learning more about the path that you are on. And this could be doing research, this could be going to different venues so you can see where you might want to host your art show or have a concert or have a party, get married. Do something along those lines of what your life purpose is showing up for you to be in this time. So we have different aspects of our life purpose that come out in our lives, in different eras of our lives. And, there are some things that are sort of part of a season, and there are some things that are an overarching arc through our whole lives, things that we came in to do when we were born, and then things that we might get excited about at different times throughout our lives and on our paths. So you're exploring right now what that means, or in this summer season, and I guess that's where we are. So yes, right now you are exploring your life purpose and what it means to be on purpose in your life. And then as we move into fall for romance and relationships, we have engagement. So your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And we do have the Page of Pots here with an offer for this time. So yes, this could be someone is getting engaged during the fall months this year. This could also be someone is showing up and saying, hey, do you want to go out with me? And this is saying, this could be somebody that turns into a longer term relationship or a good friend. It does not have to be romantic. This could be committing to something in your family life. This could be committing to something in a friendship, or taking that friendship to a deeper level because you trust them enough to open up in a different way. So there's lots of possibilities with this card. It's not specific to romantic relationships, but there is some deeper level of commitment that you're experiencing in your relationships at this time. It could be a renewal of your vows. It could be that you're deciding to say, yes, this is my boyfriend, where in the previous 3 to 6 months you were just friends, or you were just trying to figure out if you were going to be more serious. So what do we have for life purpose for the fall? We have just let go. Life is too short for diets. So you may be putting limitations on yourself with regard to your life purpose. Now, there are those boundaries that we set that help us to experience our life in a healthy, safe, productive way. And there are those limitations that we place on ourselves out of fear, of lack, of limitation, of, oh, well, I'm never going to be able to do that because blah, blah, blah. We tell ourselves stories about why XYZ is not possible. Let it go and stop putting these limitations on yourself. Life is too short. There is a lot that you can accomplish when you don't limit yourself in your mind. And this is also a reminder that we make plans and life laughs at us. So if something comes in and it upsets the plans that you have, it's a very good possibility that's happening for you for a good reason. And that's not to minimize anything that is traumatic or drastic that happens to you. And if that is something that occurs, which I'm not saying that it is, because I don't have that ability, but especially not in a general reading, I don't have that ability. But what I am saying is that these things occur in our lives for a purpose. And we don't really know what that purpose is. We're not really given that information all the time. So just allow yourself to let go of over-analyzing anything that's happening on your life path during this time, and be open to the mystery, and don't limit yourself. So for the winter, with romance and relationships, we have finance and career coming up. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So you could be moving in with someone. We do have this engagement happening, and you're needing to talk about how are we going to work on money? How are we going to, make this happen between us? What boundaries do we need to set? What agreements do we need to make on that financial level? You could be going into business with someone and setting up those boundaries and those agreements there. This could be working too much, and it's getting in the way of you enjoying your family, enjoying your relationships. So in some way in the wintertime, we are seeing the influence of finances and career in our relationships. And finally, for life purpose in the winter months, we have the reward is waiting inside that fear. So breaking through that fear, those limitations, that lack consciousness that says we can't do it. And it really seems connected to this let go, life is too short. Because if we're overthinking things, if we're setting limitations on ourselves, on our situation, on our possibilities, on our imagination, then we're in fear. And this is saying you've got to move through that. You're not going to make it go away. The fear is not going away. It's a natural human thing that happens. But we can move through it. And we can be conscious of it. You're not supposed to gaslight yourself through it or tell yourself, oh, I'm not feeling this, or I don't need to feel that, or I shouldn't feel. It's not about that at all. You're going to feel it. You're going to own it. You're going to be present with it. You're going to be compassionate with yourself, and you're going to go through it. And you're going to get to the goal that you have in mind, and you're going to do it with grace. So I love this arc for the next 6 months. There's a lot of really juicy energy here. I wanted to say this before we got started, and I actually did in the previous recording, which got deleted, unfortunately. But go through this and make some notes so that you can come back and look at this later, or you save this video and look at it again in the next 3 months, in the next 6 months, and just see, is any of this energy influencing me? And if it is, what's my takeaway here? How can I move through this? How can I be more present with what's going on? So our archangel for this 6-month period is Raduriel. And they are the muse of the archangels. And I love this, especially for our arc with life purpose. Because Raduriel is the muse. They are the inspiration. They want to help you get excited about your creations and help you have inspiration for your creations. So I will include a prayer for connecting with Raduriel and some more details about their energy and their contribution on this earth. And that will help you to connect with their energy as well as to ask for their assistance. So Raduriel being the muse, being the inspirational archangel, can definitely help you with the exploration, with moving through that fear, with getting rid of blocks that are in your way. If you are in the midst of a project and you're stuck, ask for Raduriel's help. And our goddess that wishes to, our human feminine hero that wishes to help us through this next 6 months, and the overarching energy for the next 6 months with the Arturo is the Two of Swords, Helen Keller. Now, I know this much in high school history about Helen Keller, and I am not going to attempt to draw that up from the file cabinets of my mind because I'm probably going to get it wrong. So you will receive information about her in the email attached to this video. But what I will say about this card right now, which I can speak to with very good accuracy, is this is the Two of Swords. And this is the Two of Swords. So we've got this need for clarity in decision making over the next 6 months, and to become very clear about what we want, how we want to get there, and to stop analyzing and start listening deeper. So get in tune with what you really deeply, truly want on a passionate level, on a spirit level, on an intuitive level, and allow the mind to be a helper, but don't let it run the show. So, I hope that you all got a lot out of this. And if you enjoyed this structure for the readings, I will remind you to go to my Patreon and go to my Etsy and check out that monthly reading. I will add those links into the notes below this video and into the email that you will receive with this video. And there will be a code, an offer code to get $5 off on Etsy if you would like to just buy the month of May video to see if you like it, to see how you vibe with that, and if that's something you would like to subscribe to. I am grateful that I made it under time, so I'm not going to lose this clip. But before I get too crazy here and keep talking, I am going to say thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it once more there, and enjoy this next 6 months. Enjoy your summer. Enjoy the beauty and the wonder that surrounds you on this earth, and I will see you in the future.